Welcome back to Birdman. Hey, something that's been bothering me pretty a lot the last couple of weeks, or about a week or two, is this whole thing with Trump and DeSantis. So we talked about a lot about this coming up because DeSantis hasn't even declared for president yet, but Trump's already declared back November. But it's funny to me, and my main point of this video is just the absolute hypocrisy of people on the right and the thin-skinned people that are talking shit against DeSantis now, who once were very really like the guy, but because of these comments that I don't really see what they're talking about, they've gone batshit crazy. Okay, and so I voted for Trump in 2016 and 2020, and by the way, I was one of the first, and nobody knows who the hell I am, but I'm just saying I was one of the first. When 2015, I knew this guy could win. I didn't know he could win, but I knew that he was somewhat an outsider. He could shake things up. I don't really get dialed into every little thing he says. Of course, it's crazy, some of the stuff he says or gets involved with, but I think we needed somebody to shake things up, and he did, and I supported him again in 2020 and whatnot. So DeSantis in the past couple of years, though, has been like the rock star governor in Florida who has been absolutely number one pushing back on Biden, pushing back on the COVID restrictions, not closing schools, keeping kids in school. And we see how that turned out. That was a disaster to close schools. And he was always pushing back on this woke agenda that, I mean, almost every corporation embraces. He was just fighting for a lot of things that I believe in, right? And I don't live in Florida. I live in Texas. But the thing is that I really admired his leadership. He seemed like he was kind of Trump-like in his responses. It was just very clear cut. It was he was very articulate. I think he speaks more articulate than Trump in the sense that I think he can hold, to the press and he can really hold his own really well. And he seemed very presidential per se. So I made the decision I was going to vote for Trump. I mean, not for Trump. I made the decision I was going to vote for DeSantis. And so I just think that he's a better candidate. But the funny thing is that these people, this is my main point of the video. There's so many people that I follow, like on Twitter, they pop up in my feed, that used to be very supportive of DeSantis. But just recently, I forget this guy's name, Alex Brushewitz or something. There's all this talking smack about DeSantis. He's establishment now, and he's all this and that, and going on and on. I'm like, what? And then it's all because of they're very thin-skinned, very thin-skinned. So DeSantis has some interview where he says something about Ukraine. Originally, they liked his comments, I think, on Tucker Carlson about it's a territorial dispute, Ukraine, which it somewhat is, right? But then he said something later on, I guess that week, that said that Vladimir Putin is a war criminal. Oh, you can't say that, right? You know that there's rules, right? Oh, you can't say he's a war criminal. What is he? He ain't just a nice guy. I mean, I think Putin's probably a war criminal. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm on the right. I'm not supposed to say that, right? Is that what it is? Okay. I forgot. If I'm on the left, I put a Ukraine flag up on my profile. I got the Ukraine. Okay. Believe me, I'm no supporter of sending money to Ukraine. But the fact that you disagree with Putin being a war, I mean, I think he's pretty a war criminal. And then he said something he made some slide about Trump about, I'm not an expert in hush money payments to porn stars. I think he made a slide at him. And they went crazy over that too. And I'm thinking, do you know Trump talks shit every day about DeSantis on True Social all the time? He calls him nicknames, all kinds of stuff. But you're going to get, he said he made some slide against Trump. Come on, man. And then they're talking about, DeSantis isn't loyal. Not loyal? Trump is not loyal, dude. This guy's like Captain Transactional, man. Transactional. If you worship his ass, kiss his ass, he loves you. If you don't, he's just gonna terminate you. I don't understand this. You have to kiss his ass? I mean, I don't understand this. This guy kisses nobody. Trump, why would you kiss his ass? He talks shit about you every day. That doesn't make sense to me. If somebody was talking shit about you every day on a social media platform, every single day, why would you kiss his ass? It makes no sense. Why does he deserve to be ass kissed? Okay, and I don't even dislike. So far, that's the thing. If DeSantis doesn't win and Trump's the nominee, I'm still going to vote for Trump because God forbid we have this Joe Biden. This guy doesn't even know what planet he's on, and shame on you if you voted for Joe Biden. This guy is a disgrace. He doesn't even know where he's at. You know it, I know it. I mean, he doesn't know where he's at. I mean, it's ridiculous. But anyway. The fact that these people have just turned on DeSantis is ridiculous to me. Listen, I'm probably more for DeSantis than I ever been. And I'm not saying that, hey, maybe later down in the campaign, he just goes, DeSantis loses his mind and he becomes Jeb Bush. I mean, of course, I could change my mind. But everything I've seen for a couple of years, oh, hell yeah. He can talk smack like Trump. He's just more disciplined. He's more... And that's what he said in that Piers Morgan interview, too, that he would have, pretty much less drama. So, of course. I mean, Trump is all about drama. There's always drama on top of the drama. And then I just want stuff done. I want something accomplished. Everything that I see from DeSantis looks very good, very strong. Things that I agree in. And you're not going to agree with everything somebody has. I'm sure there's some stuff that I don't agree with them on. But you're never going to have a perfect candidate. So right now, I'm stronger than ever for DeSantis. These people, I swear these people that are still in the Trump, they're so thin-skinned. And this, you don't believe what they're saying. They're saying stuff that's just not true. And it's crazy to me that they're making DeSantis out to be some establishment. They're making him out like Jeb Bush. And I think it's just totally stupid. Just because Jeb allegedly likes the guy, I don't know. You're not supposed to be liked? So I don't know. I think it's all crazy. To be honest with you, I don't see Trump winning the nomination if DeSantis is in. I've been saying that for a long time. If DeSantis is in, DeSantis is probably going to win. He's going to win. So that's all I got, folks. Thank you.